stream. It's on YouTube right now. I think it's live if you guys want to check it out. Uh, Whoever doesn't have my channel, it should be on. I'm sorry, I never did that for you that before, so I'm trying to work out with me. Let me see if I can get the link here. Here you go. We got the link. Okay, guys. So all your questions should be there, so it's easier for me to manage because I'm trading too. So let me know if you see it and it's working for you guys. Somebody can send me. It's working. All right, awesome, awesome. All right, man. So yeah, if you can just leave your questions there, so I can concentrate on one thing. It's gonna be hard to manage both of them for me. So if can everyone just jump on the YouTube? I'll have the mic on in Discord too, but I'm trading right now, so I'm gonna do my best. I am not as good as Ricky for that, so bear with me. I I guess we're all right. Perfect, guys. So yeah, if you want to leave your questions, I have YouTube open on my OBS, so I can see your questions. I'm gonna put Discord here down, so I won't see your questions, so I can concentrate on my stuff here. Oh wow, awesome, awesome LRHC. Perfect, perfect. I guess it was meant to be. Didn't see that happening, so that's great. Let's start scaling out here. I need to close my short. Let's put some sell here at 3. Okay, let me get out here just to be on the safe side. Okay, took some out at 316. Didn't fill. Okay. So I'm looking at different scanners, guys. So I don't have the scanner set up, and I wasn't ready to do this today. So I'm seeing stuff, but it's on different monitors. So you're gonna see me switching. I'm gonna do my best. If you guys have questions, just put them in. I'll open the stocks that you guys are asking about. But I'm in a couple of trades right now. Oh my god, I knew I should have shorted this. Oh, oh good. So how's everyone doing, guys? I hope you guys made money. This one here was such a great short. I didn't get it here, but I still got it. So, but I saw this like this one here, that supply run that happened here. This was intense. This was a textbook supply run right there. So it was amazing. I don't know if you guys catch it, but you had this area here. Basically, you had like the supply zone was right here. So what happened is that they made a run for the supply right there, and as you see, like this was the supply zone right there. So they made this run here and then here, and then this was the indicator that they're just gonna drop it. And if you see here, this candle was such a bad wick, followed by this massive sell right there, and that's what indicated that this is done for me. Especially when the market opened and you had these two nasty wicks right there. That was it. I mean, that was it for this stock. I have this open here, guys, just because I still have some of my options open. I'm being greedy on. I have one contract left. I'm just being greedy on this one, so I'm watching Ravian on this one here. Let me see what's popping. SOND, SOGP. Nope, nope. Nah, no. Eleanor is popping. Hi Jay, how you doing? Of course, your names are different on YouTube, guys. So if I don't know who you are, just bear with me because your names are not the same as Discord, probably. So, Mr. Bob killed it here. Well done for Bob. Crazy. I got I got buried on this one. But hey, you win some, you lose some, so it's okay. Rivian paid off pretty good. Big jump. So can't complain. Again, can take some losses always. It's okay. As long as you have winners. Bigger winners than the losses. That's what counts. This one is starting to set up as a good short for this one. I've been looking at it on my other screen, but I'm debating if I should take it or not. We'll see. I'm still watching it, but so far it looks like it's about to go. So I need this. Let me see, just in case I miss it. What do you mean share? Like this is my flexible grid. What do you mean share it? Like I am sharing it. You don't see it? Oh, you mean share the workspace? Yeah, man, I don't mind if that's what you want. I don't mind sharing the workspace. But again, guys, you don't. You need to do your own thing. I don't mind sharing it. I mean, it's not like anything. I mean, I can do another one in a minute. Yeah, I can share the workspace, man. I think for this one, just if you can just shoot me a text in general with tag me in it, and when I'm just out of some stocks, I'll take care of it. But I believe, man, you should do it based on your screen, not on mine, because you don't know what else I'm looking at on a different side. So you shouldn't be doing my exact screens. That's my recommendation. Like I never seen anybody doing that. That's my own thing that works for me. I didn't just copy it from somebody else, if that makes any sense. Because that works for me. It doesn't mean that this gonna work for your eyes too. Because you have to think that this what fits my eye vision and makes me concentrate on what I'm doing. So it doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. So just because you see it here working for me, I'm just saying, just so you know, that's all. Yeah, sure, man. And I don't know if you know this, but there is a whole video on Ricky's channel that I did a deep dive on how to do this yourself. It should be under Hennessy. I think it's the first video that RJ posted on his channel for me. So if you want to do that too, you have that option because I showed you how to do this from scratch, so you can do your own. If you want that too, I'm sure it's on Ricky's YouTube. I think it's the first one that we ever recorded, so you can do that. Yeah, man, if you want, like, I don't mind sharing it. Just like I said, just shoot me a text, and when the market just kind of slowed down a little bit, I'll send you the link. Oh, okay. Does anyone? If you guys have questions, put them there. Um, I'm here to help you guys. RXRX. RXRX. That's a nice move right here. It broke here. That's nice. It's pretty nice. I didn't even like. I haven't looked at RXRX here. Let me just do some quick stuff here. I haven't treated RXRX to be honest. So RXRX kind of. Here you go. We hit that line. So for now. So that's it right there. You have this. I'll be watching for that if anything. I think this was a liquidity run probably. Looks like it from this here and no continuation. It kind of stopped where we put that line. Keep in mind this line can be up a little bit. Then like I did them quick, so it wasn't like on point. I mean it's close enough, but it seems that they did the liquidity run here. It is this supply zone here. So I would watch here. If it holds this, you might take the. If you want to play the pullback, I'll wait for here and go up, or I'll wait at least for the test here, see if it drops, because this might go the other way too. So I'll just be careful here. If you're already in it, that's. Oh baby, oh yes, oh yes. Okay, we're up 341%. Nice. I'll take it. So yeah, so that if you're asking me, that's my thought. But I mean, if you're already in it and you have a lower average, then yeah, you can hold it for now. I'll at least hold it to here, like 1380, maybe 1380, 1370, like this area here, because this is considered liquidity zone right here. So it just depends where you're at. But if you're gonna open a position, I'll wait, because this is now just you're on the wave. So like look at here too, like you're in this wave. So this thing can pop up or pop down. And as you see, like we're probably gonna run test this, if anything, and then either go back or just crack down. So it's hard to tell when they're like suspended like this. Like I don't like trading stocks in range like this, because then you don't know if it's gonna like I wait for a confirmation. So you don't have any confirmation at this point. Like this was a fake confirmation right there, and then it went back down to the range. So you're still stuck. If you see here, you're stuck in this range here. So that's the range you're stuck in, between this the 14 and 1380 area. So and it looks like we're gonna go down. So just be careful. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna test, like I said, this area. So you're testing another 50, and you're probably testing this liquidity zone right here. So we'll see what happens. See if there's demand or not, if there's buyers to hold it or not. So oh, I would love to see this at $3 here. It'd be amazing. Alright, same thing this one is doing. Look at that. It did a kind of move up, and now it's gonna dive down. Hopefully, I want it to dive down. So if you guys want to subscribe to this channel, you can go ahead. It's not like thing for me. I just do it for you guys. I don't use this channel for. I just open it strictly for you guys. So if you want to subscribe for next time when I do a live, at least you know I don't have to share the link. It's up to you. If you don't want, that's fine too. It's not like I said, I'm strictly doing it for you guys. Yeah, so now you see you're testing the kind of the end of this wave here, the kind of zone down here, and let's see if it's gonna pop. So yeah, it's kind of, this is the boring thing, and now you're touching the end of the zone. Let's see if it gets back to the demand here or not. Anytime, Mr. J. Where's everybody? It's so quiet. No questions. See, Pop hit the line to the T right there. Oh, baby, this is amazing. I didn't even see it. Nice, nice. Yes, give me that money, please. I'm gonna be greedy. Let's put an order at 285. Let's do that here. Let's see if we hit the 285. Sorry guys, I'm not like Ricky's live thing, because again, it's not something I do for a while. So he's just basically on my ride of trading for the day. So whatever you're seeing, I'm trading, and I'm just answering you guys. So if you want me to look at a stock or something, let me know. You can barely hear me. Okay, nobody told me. Is it better now? Let me see if I can. Maybe the mic is not all the way up. Oh yeah, it's actually not all the way up. Okay. It should be good now. Let me know. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, so again, guys, like, I'm sorry I'm not doing exactly what he's doing because you just guys on my trading journey for the day. RIP ears. Okay, so somebody's complaining it's too high. Okay, put it down a little bit. Can make everybody happy, I guess. I I kind of put it like down a little bit. I hope that helps. Here we go. Come on. I want to see a break of 3 here. Would be nice. Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's like everything was low. Yeah, I wasn't expecting any of that. Actually, like Ricky had issues yesterday and he said that I might take over. So I kind of woke up early and I was gonna get ready for it, but then Ricky said that he's gonna do it. So that's why I went back to sleep. So I didn't really set up anything. MNPR is still popping. That's crazy. Damn, still going. It's not a kind of trades, but it looks pretty nice, MNPR. Now, actually, it looks pretty good for somebody that likes this stuff, but that was a nice break right here. If you guys see this candle here, that basically took all the liquidity out right there. So what you need to do in this case here, depends what kind of strategies you play. If it's a pullback, you can play it here. That's considered a pullback right here. So now you need to hold this zone and this zone. These are like your main ones. You need to hold 109 and kind of the $1. It's not really one, it's like 101, but let's call it $1. So you need to hold the 1 and the 109. It's a 10%, like that's a whole 10%, so it's kind of, but it is a good move. But again, I don't trade these stocks. You'll never see me end them. I'm just telling you because I know a lot of you like to trade these, but for me, it looks all right. Looks pretty good. Nice volume. It's holding well. Also, you probably are. You probably have a possibility of a gap fill here, so that's not bad. It's not a bad trade. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad trade. Like I'm gonna trade it, but for the people that are trading it, I think it's all right. So you have a good one here. This is a major one right there. Which one is that? 109. Okay, so 109 is kind of a major one, so I would be watching 109 closely. I want to see what happened here. Okay, just kind of digging deeper. So you're gonna have a zone here too. So it's looking pretty decent, but it didn't want to break this. If anything, I need to go here. I want to see something here. No. So you have this. $280, nice. Come on, you gonna give me $3? It'll be amazing. Damn. You're welcome, Arwin. Nice move here, guys. Here we go. We broke 124, testing it. Let's see, kind of big moves here. Lots and lots of volume, guys. Lots of volume. Always these penny stocks. They get all these Robinhood traders. So What are we at right now? 77 million. Crazy. Damn. Sheesh. Intense. That's intense. Rivian is getting hammered. Okay, 1 second, guys. CLSK is still going, so let's see what CLSK is gonna do. This one is trying on very low volume. It's probably gonna do another. Yep, that's what I was waiting for. Yeah, Mara's looking alright. Mara and Right, both of them. Look at that copy paste, guys. If I took them out, look at the names out, you won't even know which stock is what. Look at the charts. I mean, just to even make it better. Look at look at that. Exact same. But again, they both follow the same thing. So the underlying asset is Bitcoin. So AMD's flying again. Oh my god. Damn. Wow. Wow. I missed that one. I knew it. I knew it. That was a good one. But it looks pretty good, honestly. I've been watching it all morning, but it's been teasing me. I know once I get in, it's just gonna drop like a rock. I know that. I haven't played more in a while. It's up there now. Need to adjust some lines. Even that I don't need it, but... So see, that's one of the stocks that I don't care about lines really much, because they don't follow the lines. I mean, they still follow it to a point, but they mainly will move based on Bitcoin. They're not gonna move on their own. So these you can trade without anything really, just Bitcoin. That's enough for it. Where's the one? MNPR. Then we hit that 124, went down. We're testing that $1 mark now. This one is going. Fake volume. Let's see if it breaks. Probably another fake out. If that candle holds here and you see a confirmation up, that's considered a nice pullback. But you need to see a confirmation that it breaks this one here to be on the safe side. Okay, now we're doing some weird moves here. Yep. This one is trying. But see here, that was a fake one. That's why you need to wait. Even in a pullback, you guys need to wait for the confirmation. So this couldn't break up top. Like now, this is a considered now. If this happened here, that would be a nice confirmation for a pullback. Now it's happening here. So that's your first confirmation right there because it held, kind of held this area. And now we have a confirmation that this one broke this structure and broke this structure. So if you want to take it, either you take it now, or you can wait for the next candle. So that's gonna be totally up to your risk tolerance. But these what I call like kind of confirmations. If you're playing pullbacks or anything, you kind of need a confirmation. I prefer to see two confirmations just in these bounces because there's a lot of fake outs. So they can do one like this and then it fails, and then the next one will just kind of drop. So always need to be careful. We're getting a lot of volume here suddenly out of nowhere. I wonder if it's just a rug pull. Probably looks like it. It's looking more like a rug pull here. So Oh damn! Is Rivian is gonna break 11? Oh wow! A lot of volume suddenly. Let's see what they do here. Be interesting. Yeah, so that's a nice compliment. So that's considered a decent pullback. You held the structure, now you're breaking up. So that's what I would call a nice pullback. That's a nice fake out right there. Still pushing it. Okay, this has changed here. This one is wild right now. And this is fake out here too. Same as fake out here too. This one is holding still. Still big volume. When do I exit a losing? If it hits my criteria, man, that it's bouncing against me, then I will get out. Either take my profits. Like this one, I'm debating if I should get out or I should add more. But at this time, I'm just waiting for a confirmation. So it's either I'm gonna get out or I'm gonna add more just based on what I see. Like this one is doing some weird stuff right now. They're just gonna, it's dropping and then it's going up on very low volume. So something fishy is happening at this moment. It's either gonna do a rock pull right there, like massive one, or they're gonna squeeze all of us out. So in this case, I'm just watching. Either I'm gonna, I already took profits in, so I'm good. That's why I'm like more patient with it. But in this case, like if I see something like this here, let's say I'm already green on my short, I'll just get out because it broke like the 50 for me and it broke this. I wouldn't even bother going through this, but because I scaled out here, I don't mind taking more risk, but I'm not gonna make it turn red on me, that's for sure. But again, if I was red, that's a different story. I normally know when I'm red, I'm just gonna get out, like straight up, based on before I enter the trade. The same thing when I was telling you here. So if you enter here, you know your stop should be here. You shouldn't go beyond this. If you go, just go a little bit, but you shouldn't go more than what you had intentionally planned as your stop loss. So I try to stick around my stop loss. Sometimes I'll extend it a little bit, but mostly I try to stick to my stop losses. that I have planned ahead of time. I can't see what ticker you're on. On LRHC, MNPR, Ravian. These are the three that I have open. Yeah, so Zur, so the thing is that again that I always say on all my life, you need to make sure you have a trade plan. If you don't have a trade plan in the beginning, you're gonna suffer to know when to stop. So if you enter a trade here and you don't know that this is your stop loss ahead of time, then you shouldn't enter the trade because you're entering here knowing how much you're risking. You should know what you're risking and what's your price target. So for you here, if you're entering, like I said, you know that you're waiting for the break of structure, which is here. You had the confirmation, so you should enter here anywhere 106, 107. Your stop should be right here, and the 101 or the test of one. So you're risking 6 cents. So let's say 8 cents. You're risking 8 cents to make around 24 cents. So that's a good R&R right there to play. So at least you know this is my stop, this is my target. Or at least you know what, I'm not even 124, I'm gonna start skating out at one maybe 120 or 118. Like you can start skating out here. You're already taking 10 cents. So you're good. It's skating out and then that's your target. You hit your target, you skate some out more, and then you keep holding it. And your stop loss is here. Now you can move your stop loss as you want. Normally, if you're in a green trade, I would recommend moving your stop loss at least to your entry. And here we go, just as expected. I should have added, but it is what it is. I don't want to be greedy. I could have bought back everything I sold, but but yeah, that's always your trade plan. So you know your risk, you know your returns, you know your ROR and everything. So you should be on top of that before you enter the trade, if that makes any sense. So that's how you know where your stop losses is. But the thing is that most people jump on green candles. Like they see a stock spiking like now, and you see traders jumping here. So what is your stop loss here? Is it still down here? Because the true stop loss should be here. So now you entered here, now you're having more risk. The stock can bounce on you. So that's why we don't prefer, like, that's why RJ doesn't jump on green. Me neither. I don't jump on green candles any. I used to, no, not anymore. This stock is acting super weird. I'm waiting. Something weird is about to happen here. I'm just waiting for it. And here we go. So if you waited here, look at that. It had confirmation, then a fake out. Okay, it probably took some stop losses out for the people that jumped in here or didn't have a stop loss in place. They kind of like hunted them out. But if you see here, you're holding the trend line. It touched the trend line. And now you're going back. You had the reversal candle, bounce, 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 bounce. And now you're testing. Okay, this one is still going on stupid volume again. Guys, I don't have my stream on Discord because everybody, I don't know, I keep getting these texts. I have the stream on YouTube, guys, so it's saved for anybody who wants to watch it later. So I have only the mic on in Discord, but I have my screen and mic on YouTube. So for anybody that's asking, if you don't see the link, I'm gonna post it again here in the channel. It's right there. You can just come here, easier for me. Thank you. You're welcome, guys. Which dip, man? The dip was here. Are you now buying this dip? So if you're buying this dip, where is your stop? You always have to think where's your stop before you enter. You don't enter and then think where's your stop, guys. If you start trading by putting your stop ahead, you will know if it's a good entry or not. You always have to think what's your risk? Like what kind of risk you're taking before you enter the trade? If you enter here, where your stop is gonna be, you know? So always know your risk before you enter, and that's gonna sometimes like deter you from entering a trade because you see your risk is so far out. So if I enter here, my true stop loss should be here, or testing at least this trend here. Am I risking enough to make enough? So now if you playing this in here, this is at 117 and this is at 107. So you're risking 10 cents to make 7 cents. Is that even worth it? No. Because you don't know if this is going to break or not. It might test again and drop. So that's your first risk right here. Are you going to break this? The 125? So is it worth risking 7 for 7? Of course not. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay. Patience here was good. Still not. They're doing very nasty stuff here. What a spread. The stock is acting crazy right now. And here you go. So your true pullback was here. Over here, it's more risk. So always watch the true dips and not just any dip. It's not just the dip, it's the dip and the risk. So if you have to add the risk to the dip. So as you see here, that's your stop loss, that's your target. The closer you are to the stop loss, the better entry it is, because then your risk is minimum. So the closer you are to the stop, your risk becomes minimum. But the higher you are to the stop, your risk is now higher. So now if you enter here, let's say you wanted to enter to play the break of 125. That's a kind of different play. That's not a pullback. You're now playing basically the break of 125. So that's a different strategy. That's an in and out scallop. So you have to understand, guys, the difference between entering trades like the way I play, or entering breakouts like these, or entering scallops, like every trade is different. So if I was entering here, some people would just jump in here at this break just to play the break of 124. They may be looking to make 5-10 quick cents and be out real quick. But these guys are pros and have their stop losses and everything on hotkeys. So he's in and out in seconds. He's trying to make the quick 5-10 cents and out. So he enters basically here at 125 with hotkeys. He maybe gets filled at 126, 127. And he's probably looking to sell at this area here, 135 or something. So he's looking for 1-2 candles and he's out. He wouldn't even stay through that. He would just be out. He will take like some here and he's out. You're probably going to make a cent or two and he's not even going to risk it. Some other people would stay a little bit. It varies from a trader to a trader. So you have to understand it's not one strategy that fits. Oh, wow. Amazing. Okay. So we were right here. Amazing. You have to think like market makers sometimes. So once you start seeing these weird things, something is about to happen. But just based on this stock, I knew it should be on the downside. So that's good. So yeah, so again, guys, it just varies. You have to know what your strategy is, your like best strategy. Okay, that's first of all. Not every strategy works for everybody. Like this, I used to play these only before, and then I didn't like them. And then I used to play pullbacks. It didn't work for me, and now I play what I see fit for me, which is the way I like to watch a stock, figure out my entry on a slow time, and just figure out when should I enter and enter at this right time, and that's it. So I would say find your strategy first and find what works out for you first before anything. And if you find that, then you can start playing this strategy over and over and over. And trust me, you're gonna find the stocks just in front of you. You see the play without even thinking about it. Like I go into plays without even doing lines or anything, just looking at them, just based on how many times I have played them. So keep that in mind. So it's all about perfecting your strategy, guys. The more you play the same setups, the more you get better at it. But the more you keep trying different setups every day, you're never going to get better at anything. The more you keep changing indicators, the more you keep changing screens, the more you keep doing this, you're not going to perfect anything. So you need to find what works for you. And once you start finding that, you need to start only using it. And that's how you get better at it. So that's why, like I'm telling you, most traders have one or two different setups or three setups that they always play, and that's it. They don't keep jumping from one setup to a different setup and trying new things. It's just it. That's they found what works for them and they're sticking to it. One second, guys. I'll be right back. Alignment BR did a nice move, guys. And as you see, we tested this line here again. Same test like this one. Kind of tested it, went down. But it's holding pretty well, so that's a good thing. This one is all over the place. Pop, 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 pop. Testing again here. That's it, guys. 11 o'clock. Sleepy time. So that's pretty good, guys. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Probably gonna get a higher low, but it's going. I'm only watching it for you guys. I'm not in it. I'm not gonna trade it. What's popping? Nothing. It's becoming pretty dead right now, so I don't see anything at this point. It's getting dead. So if you're in something, just be careful with market makers. It's their time to play now with low volume, so Does anyone have questions, guys? Everybody's quiet. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. Hmm. Why I bought Rivian puts yesterday? It's just a gut feeling, man. Based on what I seen in Tesla, and I've been digging into the car markets for a while. So that's the reason I thought Rivian is gonna drop, just based on the demand slowing down in the EVs. There's a lot of problem with the EVs right now. The EV market is very saturated. So I just took a hinge that it's probably gonna drop. That's all. I mean, I could have been wrong, but I mean, I took a wrong call on Nvidia. So I mean, you can't be right on everything. But just based on this series, been testing, and I was like, okay, if it drops, I actually took the 14. I didn't even go that far. I mean, it closed at 15 something. And I just took a 14 as a. I never thought it's gonna go that low, to be honest with you. I wish it did because I mean, how much is uh, how much is the 11 today? It'd be nice to know. Yeah. So look at that. If I even took the 12, I would have done more, a little bit. But I mean, in hindsight, you wouldn't know. But I'm like, kind of again, I just took it based on some data that I'm looking at in the EV market, not specifically for Rivian. So that's why I took what I took. So you're welcome, man. I don't sometimes, man, but I don't swing a lot right now. I invest. I don't swing. I play some swings and not much. I'm mostly investing and day trading. Oh, sure, man. What I'm invested in? Like you want my whole investments, like everything? Uh, Let me see, man. I got to open my accounts. See you, Mohammed. I mean, so right now, I have a couple of swings. So I have shot, I have DNA, and CGEN. These are swings. Okay. My investments, I have PayPal, HIMS, SoFi, Palantir, O, Starbucks, Oxy, Vici, SHD, VO, VGT, Target, Waste Management, and what else? I think I have a couple more on another account, but mostly these are my heavy ones. And SPGI, and the only ones that I need to buy right now, I'm dying to buy, it's MA. I need to buy MA. I haven't opened a position. I've been dying to open a position MA, but MA's just been on a rocket ship, and I just can't catch it. This one, I need one in here too. I want to open one in CP, and CP also is on a freaking rocket launcher here. I'm just waiting. I was waiting for a pullback to like 80 or something to get it, but so these are the only two that are on my list for now to buy to add to my account. But that's about it. That's mostly all there is. If I miss one or two, but these are like mostly the ones on here. Let me see. Maybe what else do I have? Let me look on my other accounts. Oh, and another one that I'm waiting for too is TT. That's another company I'm trying to invest in, but it's just been on another rocket ship, so I'm just waiting for it to cool down a little bit. But I'm just waiting. This is another company I'm looking for, which is Strain Technologies. So these are the three that I'm trying to get for now. And the other ones I'm just adding as I go. You're welcome, Jay. But there's a lot of good companies, man. Like there's the meme ones. So Texas Roadhouse is one of the ones that I know it's a meme stock and everything. But this one, like from I seen Joseph talk about it a lot, and I dig into it. It's a beast, to be honest. Like this is a beast of a stock. Their cash flows are amazing. It's a good company to invest in. It's a good restaurant. Like they have a lot going for them. So I know they turned to meme stock, but it's a great company. Another one that I like, but it's way up there. Where Cisco? Shit, not Cisco. Costco. This is another beast, man. I mean, I wish I bought it. I had the opportunity to buy it here at some point, but I was like, didn't. And I said it's gonna pull, and then when it pulled here, I thought it's gonna take a dive. I didn't, and it's just gone now. I mean, it's a little bit on the higher premium side, but I mean, look at this stock. Just keep on giving, man. So this is one of the beasts too. So Costco is a nice one. I like Amazon too. I was in Amazon. I sold it. I think Apple is good too, and Amazon is a great stock too. I think Amazon has a lot of future. They're doing a couple of things that I think gonna push Amazon to like different different highs at some point in the next couple of years. But this is also a good one. I mean Tesla, of course. So, but the market is full of good stocks, man. You just have to do a lot of digging into them. Read their financials, cash flows, PEs. What are they planning to do? What's their plans for the future? All this makes sense, and if it fits you, then go for it. You're welcome, Jay. Only thing I tell everybody, if you're investing, man, just know how long are you holding that stock for. That should be your first question, so you know your target. Not your target, like what are you looking for out of this stock? Are you holding it for 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 2 years? Because then your strategy is going to be different, and the way you buy it and the way you hold it and what you're looking for inside the stock. So it's not just buying a stock too based on it. It's based also on your plan for investing. You know, are you planning to hold this for the next 20, 30 years, or are you trying to just swing it for a year or two? Like for me, for example, I took Target. Okay, let me put it here so because I'm watching MPO. So I took Target here. I bought it right here for a swing. Right here. I was looking for a swing. Okay. But then Target's been doing like good reports, and now I'm still holding it. I'm up like I think 37% or 40% on this stock. But when I took it in, I knew I was gonna take it for a swing, but now I extended my swing a little bit. So it is still a swing. It's not a company I want to hold long term. So that's for sure. But I extended my swing. So now my swing went from holding it for 6 months to probably I'm gonna hold it for another 6 months and see how it goes. Because it just they have good reports. A lot of things changed. I like where they're heading. So I see potential of making more money on it. So I'm gonna hold it for next, but it's not gonna be changed. Like Target's not gonna be a long investment for me. But I just adjusted my plan based on the data that came out from Target. But when I went in, I knew I was just taking it for the swing, 6 months, and now it's being extended another 6 months just because it's doing good, it's holding, it has good news. So if you're retired, man, I think you should look into getting maybe. I wouldn't say look into REITs because REITs are not gonna fit you if you're retired. But maybe just put your money in ETFs, man. Easier. Find good ETFs and either growth ETFs or dividend ETFs and just let them play, and that's it. At least you're exposed to the markets, to the whole market. You're diversified. You don't have to worry about looking at different stocks and different financial reports and everything. It makes it easier. You're probably not gonna make the same gains on the low, but I mean, if you're younger, I think you should have some growth stocks like risky stocks, and for me these would be like Palantir, SoFi, Hims. These are like the ones that I consider risky ones, but they are growth stocks. Like I see potential in the next 10 plus years because I still have time to invest, so I'm willing to take the risk. But in your case, if you're retired, just stick to ETFs, man. ETFs will give you exposure to the markets. It's not gonna be as much growth, but it's gonna be stable. You're not gonna lose as much because they don't move like if you look at SCHD. I mean, with the whole market up and down, it's kind of stable. On the overall, it doesn't really have that much spike into it. But SCHG, when the time comes, it makes good moves. So you make a good move here, you know, when the whole market did the move, it did the move. But you're not gonna make the move like if you're holding technology stocks or stuff like that. It just depends on the time frame too. Like time frame makes a huge difference in investing. The kind of time you have and what do you want out of it. Do you want to make some cash or you want to grow the account or there's a lot that comes into investing, man. It's not just buying stocks. That's why they have financial advisors for that. You say with one and he makes you a whole plan based on your life. You have to take your whole life into consideration, not just one or two things. How much money you need, what are you looking to get out of it? Are you trying to make some income? Are you trying to make dividends? Are you investing for your kids, for your family? Like he puts a whole plan based on all this data that you have. So that's why you get paid the big bucks. Yeah, these are swings are good, man. Swing trading is pretty good. If you pick the right stocks, you can always make good money on swing trades. So Rome was making a move. Yeah, I seen RX. We had this like weird candle here, but the thing is, that it's like so in this range here, with like this volume is like super computerized here. So let's see what it does. If it's gonna be a one that takes you up and down like the rest of these stocks are doing, or CXM. How is DWAC doing? I haven't seen DWAC in a while. Still going. But this is mostly like HFTs, man. Like that's mostly market makers here, so they're just pushing it. Look at these good, weird moves here. Same thing here too. Machines. Now it's machine time. Still going. But the volume kind of died out. Like look at that. We had the spike 187, then followed by 65, 87. Are they gonna dump it or are they gonna just keep pushing it? Okay, I think I'm gonna close my option. This one. I'll take it up 350%. Can't complain. Be very greedy over that. Last one. Here we go. Done. Last win. Still going. Pushing it. Let's see if we get a new low here. Riley's still going. Still going. And look at beautiful HFT movement. Block, block, block. And let's see what happens. Like Nvidia and AMD are just complete monsters today. AMD still going. God bless. Jeez. Hit the high. My gosh. What's up again with the options? God damn. Shit. Insane. There's no volume, guys. The market is kind of flattening it out right now. It's nothing. It's buying. Crazy, crazy. And here goes HFT, HFT. That's what we're seeing today. Holo continues, yeah. Continues the drop. Ouch. Yeah, worst time to trade right now, man. I hate trading in this hour. It's like the worst of the worst. I think the best time to close is like 11, man, maybe 10, 11. Should be done. I'm talking like Eastern time. Like for me now, it's what, like 10:30. So for Eastern time, you should be done by 11. After that, it's hard to open trades like now. Because all you're getting is this nonsense, this nonsense. So up and down, or in a range. You know, it's kind of the worst. So guess everyone is quiet. Uh, I don't see any questions. Let me open Discord. See what we have here. Nothing, nothing. Yeah, I need to share this. Where was the guy? I don't know if I can. Which one is the? I can give you this one. I hope it's the one. Oh, let's hope it's the one for you, but again, I don't know. Hope it works. Okay, guys. At this point, I don't see any questions, or everybody's basically sleeping. Markets are sleeping too, so I might take a break, be back if you guys need to, or if you have questions, let me know. I can answer them before I go. But at this point, I don't see any questions. Not here, not Discord, so I guess we're good at this point. Thanks, and you're welcome. How do you get dollar lines? You're welcome, Don. What do you mean by what dollar lines? I'm sorry. What do you mean? Like these? Like, what are you talking? I'm kind of confused, Flo. What is a dollar line? Or you mean dotted line? The price? You just add it right there. Show price. So if you double click on it, and you can do this as default, so once it's done, save it as default, and you're gonna have it every time you put a line. You can put it on the left or the right, it's up to you. I have it on the left, you can have it on the right, so it's totally up to you. Also pull back on. Yep. But it seems that you failed to break your highs here, so that's not a good thing. Like, you gotta try. Yeah. You know, it's turning out to be another meme stock now. Maybe I need to put some lines on that, baby. Let's now look. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's see how the stock is gonna act. Yeah, man, this is mostly market makers right now. That's the problem with these. All these stocks right now are just doing market mover. Like, you're just, like, as you see here, no volume, no volume, no volume, no volume. Even when I tried to do this move that we normally see here, there was no volume. Then out of nowhere, you get this big spike. Gonna hit the line, went down, pulled back to the 13. Man, I'm seeing a lot of stocks like on the scanner doing the same thing right now. Like, it's a lot of pops. I think it's all because of the SPY. Even here, look at that. It's not something I would trust at this point. I don't see the volume continuing. As you see, like, we went up, lost volume, then back down almost the same volume as going up. So this was 254, this was 260 or 270, very close to each other. So you went up, you went down, and then you have these two candles almost same volume here, and volume is dying out again. So it's just mostly market makers, and whoever is stuck in it is just playing with them, either averaging up or averaging down if it's short or long. And you just on this Ferris wheel right now, just spinning and spinning and spinning. Yeah, these times are hard to play unless you have like solid news on a stock and you see like actual true volume, not market makers volume or like machines volume. Then that's something I would play. But normally there's nothing around this time. It's a rare. Sometimes it happens, but it's very rare. Most of the time it doesn't. And look at that, you're almost gonna be back again to where you started. Might pull back or not, but look at this same thing here. Look at that, going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's not even giving you like, you can't even get a trade here because it goes up and then down, goes up, down, up, down. Let's see if this one even goes lower or it holds. Yeah, just be careful this time, guys. When it's 12 o'clock, it's like terrible. All the market makers are in total control. Most players are either done or on lunch breaks, the power hours. So it's only people that are retail trader are just stuck in trades. That's the ones you're gonna see right now. Other than that, it's done. Okay, guys. I guess I'll see you. I'll come back in a little bit. Take a break and come back. There's nothing worth watching at this point. Hey, guys. I'll see you in a little bit. I'll be back again. Thank you all for joining me. And like I said, if you want to just subscribe for next time when I go live, that's always going to be the channel for this room only. So if you want to subscribe here so you see it when I go, so I don't have to keep posting them. Thank you, guys, and hope you have a good day. I'll see you later today. Hopefully. If not, I'll see you tomorrow.